Good morning, dear students. Today, let us read the poem and try to understand in detail. Uh, so, I hope you have your textbook. Please open at the page number 2 and read the background given at the black and white picture at the bottom on the page, and then some following lines. Then follows the dialogue, first that of Romeo and later that of Juliet. This is a verse. This is a verse. Verse. Verse means kavya. So this is an extraction. This is extracted by a famous tragedy, romantic tragedy written by William Shakespeare. Please note at the spelling of the name William Shakespeare. While writing, you should not make mistake. It's very important to remember the spelling. So let us begin to read the first part of the verse. What Romeo says. So you should, once again, I am trying to remind you of the situation, how something has given place to this verse. As I said, it is an extraction. This is a very small piece taken from Romeo and Juliet, a famous romantic tragedy. You may have heard the name of the city, Verona. Yes. In Verona, there lived two families. They were the Montagues and the Capulets. The Capulets and the Montagues were enemies. Each family disliked the other. Each from the family hated everyone of the other family. There was dead enmity between the two families. Once, Lord Capulet, a senior person in the family, arranged a dinner party. To this dinner party, so many of his friends, relatives, and some others in the city were invited. So many were invited except anybody from the Montagues, because there was enmity. They were not his friends. He did not invite anybody from that family. They were Western. According to their culture, before the dinner starts, a kind of entertainment is usually planned. And so, a dance program was included in the program. A dance program of say some 5 or 10 minutes probably was planned. Some young girls were to give this program. A group of dancers which included or which consisted some chosen girls were to offer the dance program. Among them was a lady called Rosalind. Among them there was a lady called Rosalind. She was also a participant in the group of dancers. And this lady informed to Romeo that she was to give a dance program in the group, and she asked him to come and enjoy the dance program. She did not know how difficult it was for Romeo to come and join the gathering, because, as you know, he was a member of the enemy family, so he could not go. But though so, he did not like to miss the program. And probably he might have thought it would not be good to miss the program and it would displease the lady. He did not like to displease Rosalind. So somehow he wanted to come and join the program. But how could he come? It was not easy. So, in order to be successful, he disguised himself so that he could not be identified by anybody among the gathering. Disguising himself, Romeo came and attended the function. He came and sat amidst so many others in the group. Probably in the dinner hall, he sat somewhere. And after some minutes, after some time, the dance program started on the stage. And as he was sitting, gazing at the group of dancers, particularly one lady attracted Romeo because of her extraordinary beauty. Then he did not know who the girl was. Also, he did not know what her name was. He sat gazing and gazing at the extraordinary beauty of particularly one lady, young girl among the dancers. And as he sat looking, in this dialogue, you will see what he felt and how he expresses his ideas. As he sat gazing at the girl, he begins to feel something, and his ideas, his emotion is expressed all through the dialogue in the first part made by Romeo. So, what you should have to know here is how he glorifies the beauty of the lady. This also holds a mirror at Romeo's connoisseurship or joviality, means ರಸಿಕತೆ, ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ, ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಒಬ್ಬ ಯುವತಿಯ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಅವನ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಂಡಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಅವ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಣ್ಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಆ ಬಣ್ಣಿಸುವಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನ ಶಬ್ದಗಳು ಹೇಗೆ ಇವೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಅವ ಹೇಗೆ ಓದುಗರ ಎದುರಿಗೆ ಕಣ್ಮುಂದೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿದಂತೆ ಇಡ್ತಾನೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. The way he gives the description of the beauty of the lady is important. Later, after some time, when the dance was over, even for a few minutes, the sight, what he saw all through the dance was in his memory. He did not want to get up immediately. He did not want to disturb himself, because from his inner eyes, even after the dance was over, from his inner eyes, he sat enjoying the sweet memory of the dance and sweet memory of the beauty of particularly one lady. And when he came out of the dinner hall, later he collected information as to who the girl was. He came to know that her name was Juliet and she was a member from the Capulets. Yes. Now let us read. she doth teach the torches to burn bright. See how he is expressing. Ah, as he sat looking at the group of the dancers, immediately he is very much impressed by the physical beauty of the lady, a girl. So he says, she doth. Doth means does. It is a helping verb. It is a helping verb. Doth means does. It is an old English word. So many words already you may have come across, I think. Thou means you. Thou, Thou, thou means you. Hast, hast. Hast means has. There are so many words. Already you may have come across so many words till now. She doth teach means she teaches. She doth teach means she teaches. What does she teach? How to burn bright. What does she teach? How to burn bright. To whom does she teach? To the torches. See how her appearance is. The first line holds a light, holds a mirror at the physical appearance of Juliet. In the first line, the poet throws a light on the physical attraction of the beauty of the girl, who she is, Juliet. She doth teach the torches how to burn bright. See, torches themselves burn. Torches themselves burn. They give light. And this lady is so particular, and her efficiency, she is so potential that she teaches the torches how to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. See, what does she say? The poet says, or Romeo, it is what Romeo is telling us. How did she look? She seemed to have been hung upon the cheek of night. ಇರುಳ ಕೆನ್ನೆಗೆ ಕನ್ನೆ ನೇತು ಬಿದ್ದಿರುವಳು ಏನು ಎಂಬಂತೆ. She seemed, he says, it seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. Cheek ಅಂದರೆ ಕೆನ್ನೆ, ನೈಟ್ ಇರುಳ ಕೆನ್ನೆಗೆ ಈ ಕನ್ಯೆ ನೇತು ಬಿದ್ದಿರುವಳು ಏನು ಎಂಬಂತೆ ಭಾಸವಾಯಿತಂತವನಿಗೆ. ಸೀಮ್ ಅನಿಸು, ಕಾಣು, ಗೋಚರಿಸು, ಭಾಸವಾಗು, ಅನಿಸಿಕೆಯಾಗು. It seems she hangs. Here the word she refers to Juliet. Juliet seemed to have been hung upon the cheek of night. How does then further? Here Romeo is not completely satisfied by this simple comparison. He is extending his narration as a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear. Ethiop means Ethiopian girl. Ethiop, here the word means Ethiopian girl. How do Ethiopian girls look? They look very dark. Their color is very dark. They look very dark. You may have seen Nigerians, South African people. You may have seen in your mobile or somewhere, even in films, Nigerians, South African girls or South African boys. They look very dark. And here, to Romeo, Juliet seems to have been hung upon the cheek of a night like a rich jewel in an Ethiopian girl. ಕರಿಯ ಬಾಲೆಯ ಕಿವಿಯ ಓಲೆ ಕಿವಿಗೆ ನೇತು ಬಿದ್ದಿರುವಂತೆ ಇವಳು ಇರುಳ ಕೆನ್ನೆಗೆ ನೇತು ಬಿದ್ದಿರುವಳು ಏನೋ ಎಂಬಂತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್. ಹಾಗೆ ಕರಿಯ ಬಾಲೆಯ ಕಿವಿಗೆ ಓಲೆ ನೇತು ಬಿದ್ದಿರುವಂತೆ ಜೂಲಿಯೆಟ್ ಇರುಳ ಕೆನ್ನೆಗೆ ನೇತು ಬಿದ್ದಿರುವಳು ಏನು ಎಂಬಂತೆ ಭಾಸವಾಯಿತಂತೆ. ಸಿ ದ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್. Then he says, as a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear. Ethiop's ear means in an ear of a Ethiopian girl. Beauty too rich for use. He is coming to a conclusion. He seems to have reached a conclusion. What does Romeo say? Beauty too rich for use means it is not reachable. It is not reachable to everyone. And for earth, too dear. For earth, too dear. ಭೂಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ತೀರಾ ಅಪರೂಪವಾದಂಥದ್ದು ಅಂತ. ಕಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬೇಕೆಂದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗುವಂತಹ ಸುಂದರವಾದಂಥ ಯುವತಿ ಇವಳು ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅಪರೂಪವಾಗಿ ಕಾಣಸಿಗುವಂಥದ್ದು. ರೇರ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ ಟೂ ಡಿಯರ್. ಟೂ ಡಿಯರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ತೀರಾ ಅಪರೂಪವಾಗಿ ಸಿಗುವಂಥದ್ದು. ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ರೇರ್. You cannot find such beautiful girls all the where or wherever you like to see. It is very impossible. Such an extraordinary beauty is not found all the wherever you like to see. For earth, too dear. ಭೂಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ತೀರಾ ಅಪರೂಪವಾದಂಥ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಮಿಯೋ ಅವಳನ್ನು ನೋಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ದೃಷ್ಟಿಕೋನ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ದ ವೇ ಹಿ ಲುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಜೂಲಿಯೆಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವೇ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸೆಕ್ಸ್. ಹಿಯರ್ in his eyes and in his heart there is a purity. He is looking at the beauty of this lady with a pure heart. ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ಇದೆ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಆದರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ದೋಷವಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿರ್ದೋಷವಾದಂಥದ್ದು, ಶುದ್ಧ ಪಕ್ವವಾದಂಥದ್ದು, ಶುದ್ಧ ಪವಿತ್ರವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ ಇದೆ ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾವು ಯಾವಳನ್ನು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೇವೋ, ಯಾವಳನ್ನು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಾವು ವರ್ಣಿಸ್ತೇವೆಯೋ, ಯಾವ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮನೆಗೆ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸ್ತೇವೋ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಭಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ, ಯಾವಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೋ ಅವಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಯಾವ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಇದೆಯೋ ಆ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವನ್ನೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆತ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಹೀಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ರೋಮಿಯೋ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಇನ್ ಹೀಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್. ಫಾರ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಟೂ ಡಿಯರ್. She shows means she looks. She shows, so shows. It looks. So shows means it looks. It looks. How does it look? Like a snowy dove trooping with crows. ಅನೇಕ ಜನ ತನ್ನ ಸಹಪಾಠಿಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಜೂಲಿಯೆಟ್ ತನ್ನ ಓರಿಗೆಯ ಗೆಳತಿಯರೊಂದಿಗೆ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ನರ್ತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಭಿನ್ನವಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ so shows a snowy dove trooping with crows. ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನೋಡಿ, ಬಿಳಿಯ ಪಾರಿವಾಳ ಒಂದು ಕರಿಯ ಕಾಗೆಗಳ ಹಿಂಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆಯೋ ಏನೋ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಅಷ್ಟು ಭಿನ್ನವಾಗಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅವಳು. She seems so different. She seems so different. While here Romeo calls all the others crows. To him they look like crows, whereas Juliet looks like a snowy dove. Snowy, ಬೆಳ್ಳನೆಯ ಡೋವ್ ಪಾರಿವಾಳ, Snow, snowy. You should learn to use such words. Snow, snowy. Oil, oily. Mud, muddy. Cloud, cloudy. Snowy dove. ಅಚ್ಚ ಬೆಳೆಯ ಪಾರಿವಾಳ ಕರಿಯ ಕಾಗೆಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದು ಸಾಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಗುಂಪು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆಯೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಂತೆ ಅವರು. ಕರಿಯ ಕಾಗೆಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಳಿಯ ಪಾರಿವಾಳವೊಂದು ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ನಡೆದರೆ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಭಿನ್ನವಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆಯೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಿದ್ಲು. ಶಿ ಲುಕ್ಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಸ್ನೋವಿ ಡೋವ್ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಕ್ರೋಸ್. As yonder lady means he is pointing at the particular girl. ಆ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಏನು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾಳಲ್ಲ ಅವಳು, ಆ ಗುಂಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾಳಲ್ಲ ಅವಳು, ಯಾಂಡರ್ ಲೇಡಿ, ದ ಗರ್ಲ್, he is pointing at the particular girl. ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಏನಿದ್ದಾಳಲ್ಲ, ದ ಯಾಂಡರ್ ಲೇಡಿ means he is pointing at Juliet as yonder lady over her fellows shows. Her fellows means those who were also with her in the dance program. The measure done. Here the word measure means dance, the program. ಏನು ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅದು ಮುಗಿಯಿತು. Here the measure done. The measure done means the dance is over. It was probably a program of some 5 or 10 minutes. It was a program of some 5 or 10 minutes. It did not take much time. It was over. The measure done. Then he says, I will watch her place of stand. See, what does he say? I will sit here on the chair and I don't stand up. I don't disturb myself. I will sit watching at the place where she stood before the dancing started. I will watch her place of stand. ಯಾವ ಜಾಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಳು ನಿಂತಿದ್ಲೋ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನೇ ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲೇ ಕಣ್ಣಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಕೂತ್ಕೋತೇನೆ. He doesn't want to stand up. He doesn't want to move. He wants to continue to be seated in the same place, looking at the particular point of the place where she had stood while she was dancing. ಆ ಚಿತ್ರವನ್ನು ಅವ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಅವ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧನಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಅದನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಈವನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ರೂಮ್, ಈವನ್ ವೆನ್ ದ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, he seems to be enjoying he is enjoying the memory. He is enjoying the memory. He doesn't want to disturb, and the picture of the sight is in his eyes. The memory of the sight, what he saw, and the girl is still in his memory, and he is enjoying the beauty of the lady from his inner eyes. The measure done, I will watch her place of stand, and touching hers, make blessed my rude hand. What does he want to do? He wants to go and touch her hand. He wants to go and touch her hand. What is the purpose? What does he want to gain by that? He says, I shall make my hand a blessed one. ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಅವಳ ಹಸ್ತವನ್ನು ಸ್ಪರ್ಶಿಸಿ ನನ್ನ ಹಸ್ತವನ್ನು ತನ್ಮೂಲಕ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಅವಳ ಜೂಲಿಯಟ್ಟನ ಹಸ್ತವನ್ನು, ಕೈಯನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಅವ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಆ ಮೂಲಕ ತನ್ನ ಹಸ್ತವು ತನ್ನ ಕೈಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಪವಿತ್ರವಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ತನ್ನ ಕೈ ಪವಿತ್ರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಪ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ಕಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಪದ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ದ ಗಿಲ್ಟಿ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಪ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಳಿದಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅವನಿಗೇನೋ ಒಂದು ಪಶ್ಚಾತ್ತಾಪ ಇದೆ. ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಹಿ ವಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಗೋ. ಹಿ ವಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಟಚ್ ಜೂಲಿಯಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬೈ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಹಿ ಥಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ಹೀಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಡ್ ಒನ್. ಅವಳ ಕೈಯನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟುವುದರಿಂದ ತನ್ನ ಕೈ ಪಾಪ ಮುಕ್ತವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಮಲಿನರಹಿತವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಅವಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಹೀಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ. ಅವಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪಾವಿತ್ರತೆಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ವಿನಃ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾಮಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ. ನಾನು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟಚಿಂಗ್ ಹರ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಟಚಿಂಗ್ ಹರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಮೇಕ್ ಮೈ ರೂಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಎ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಡ್ ಒನ್. ರ್ಯೂಡ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಚ್ಚಾ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. ರ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕಚ್ಚಾ, ಪಕ್ಕ ಅಲ್ಲದ್ದು, ಕಚ್ಚಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರ್ಯೂಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅನ್ಕಲ್ಚರ್ಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಿನ್ನಡ್ ಒನ್, ಪಾಪದಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದ್ದು, ಅಸಂಸ್ಕೃತವಾದದ್ದು. ಅವಳ ಕೈಯನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟುವುದರಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಕೈ ಆ ಮೂಲಕ ಒಂದು ಅನುಗ್ರಹಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಗಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿಯಾದರೂ ಹೋದಾಗ, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಮಠಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಪಾದವನ್ನು ಮುಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಅವರ ಪಾದಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಣೆಯನ್ನು ಹಚ್ತೇವೆ, ಅವರ ಪಾದಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ತಾಗಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಎದರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ? ಆ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಪಾಪ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾವು ಪಾಪದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತರಾಗ್ತೇವೆ. ನಾವು ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಬದಲಾಗ್ತೇವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರ ಸ್ಪರ್ಶ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಪರಿಣಾಮವನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಅದೇ ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. He wants to go and touch Juliet's hand, and by that he thinks that his rude hand would be a blessed one. Then coming to his sense, ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತನಕ ಅವನು ಆ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯದ ವರ್ಣನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನನ್ನೇ ತಾನು ಮರೆತು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಈಗ ಅವನಿಗೆ ತಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ತಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅವನು ಅವಳ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯದ ವರ್ಣನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನನ್ನೇ ತಾನು ಮರೆತು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಡಿಡ್ ಮೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಲವ್ ಟಿಲ್ ನೌ. ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಮ್ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ಡಿಡ್ ಮೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಲವ್ ಟಿಲ್ ನೌ ಫಾರ್ಸ್ವೇಟ್. ನಾನೇನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರೇಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದು ಬಿಟ್ಟೇನೆ, ನಾನೇನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರೇಮದ ಜಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದು ಬಿಟ್ಟೇನೆ. ಡಿಡ್ ಮೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಲವ್ ಟಿಲ್ ನೌ ಫಾರ್ಸ್ವೇಟ್. ಆಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ದೃಶ್ಯವೇ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ, ಸೈಟ್ ಫಾರ್. ಕೊನೆಯ ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಸಾ ಟ್ರೂ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ ಟಿಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ನೈಟ್. ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಸಾ, ರೋಮಿಯೋ ಸೇಸ್, ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಸಾ ಟ್ರೂ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ, ನೈಜ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ, ನಿಜವಾದ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ, ಟ್ರೂ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ. ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಸಾ ಟಿಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ನೈಟ್. ಇಂದಿನ ಈರುಳಿನವರೆಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೆಂದು ಇಂತಹ ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಯುವತಿಯನ್ನು ನಾನು ಕಂಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನಾದರೂ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸುಂದರವಾದಂತಹ ಒಬ್ಬ ಯುವತಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಡಿದ್ದೇ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ಅಂದಿನ ಈರುಳು. ಆ ಕ್ಯಾಪುಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದರೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಡಿನ್ನರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ, ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ಟೇಜಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಯುವತಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿ that he saw such an extraordinary beautiful lady. Never before did he see a lady so beautiful. And it was for the first time. What was the first time? When he attended the dinner party arranged by the Capulets. What did he see there? A girl of extraordinary beauty. Tomorrow I shall give some questions on this. Please read this verse. Read this part of the verse. Tomorrow I shall give you some questions. First, try to understand. Listen to the video carefully. And try keeping the book by your side. Listen to the video. You will understand something. If you have any doubts, please send your questions through online. I shall answer all your questions, whatever your difficulties are. Don't hesitate to ask any question related to the verse. If you have any doubt, if you have not understood anything, please don't hesitate to ask. Also, keep a dictionary with you. Try to use the dictionary whenever you come across difficult words. To the best extent of my knowledge, I have given the meaning of all the difficult words which you may find difficult. tomorrow I shall give you some questions. Later you will be asked to answer simple questions in simple way. Thank you. With this, I shall close today's class. Let us meet tomorrow. Thank you.